Hello, good people, and welcome to the daily updates. Now, I want to talk to you about what transpired yesterday. I'm sure many of you would notice what this is, what this stands for. It's Russia Today, the Russian television news. So, what happened yesterday is that we saw DSTV deciding to take action against Russia, the Russian war, the Russia invading Ukraine. They decided to take action by taking care of Russia. This is their statement. It says, Multichoice confirms that as of today, the 2nd of March 2022, Russia Today Channel 407 on DSTV shall not be carried on the DSTV platform until further notice. Sanctions imposed on Russia by the European Union has led to the global distributor of the channel ceasing to provide the broadcast feed to all suppliers, including Multichoice. This is their reasoning regarding the whole thing, that European Union has led to the global distributor of the channel ceasing to provide the broadcast feed to all suppliers, including Multichoice. I think we can understand what they are saying. It was not their opinion. It was not their decision. It was based on the sanctions imposed on Russia by the European Union, which has led to the global distributor of the channel. But here's the problem, DSTV. I'm sure you didn't just find out about this 2 minutes or 4 hours before you decided to cut them off. You found out about this long time. It was in discussion. And then what you do when you come to South Africa, you just decide that you are gonna cut people off, just like this. We went to DSTV just to try and go to Russia Today because they are providing a closer look into the war between Russia. Actually, it's not a war. The invasion of Russia in Ukraine. You just go there and go to DSTV 407. It says the channel is closed. Press I or check the 8-day TV guide to find out when it will be open, as if the TV guide works anymore. My problem here is that you do not just cut people off. Everyone has already paid. Most people pay month end or the first, the second, something like that. People have already paid for this. And then DSTV comes and say, sorry, unfortunately, because our distributor decided that they're going to sanction Russia, then we decided to cut it off. But then the question comes to say, what are you going to do about it? Then what are you going to do to us who paid? Are you going to refund us a sense of apology maybe for your actions? Because it looks like the fact that DSTV doesn't have a competition in South Africa, they can just do anything they want. Because this is monopoly. No one can come there and say I can oppose DSTV with my channel. Something like Starlight, they are gone. Where are they now? ETV has their own set of channels there, their own set of decoder. What are they doing? Nothing. They're just showing movies. Now the problem for the South African is that they can't even oppose they can't even oppose DSTV. Every year they are charging us more, but nothing is ever done about it. No new content. They just bring few new channels or few new brand new content, and then they say now we are increasing the prices because the global recession, inflation, we are also increasing the channels, the money you pay. But it's a problem to us, the South Africans, that we are paying this while we are not getting anything in return. And what shows more is the fact that they decided to cut this off without giving us a chance. Many South Africans are angry about this, as you can see on the comments. Many South Africans are angry about this. But the problem is nothing will ever be done about it. We're just going to let it go. And the next day, we're going to continue as normal as it is. I hope they change their thinking or their way of doing things. And more interestingly, when we shift from DSTV, we go into another one that is actually linked also to the Russian war. The UN decided to convene and do a sitting. This was to vote against the aggression, that is Russian aggression against the Ukraine. So all the countries sat there to vote, and it's gonna be interesting to find out who voted, who didn't. The ones in favor of are 141, the one against are 5, and the abstention are 35. Obviously, we can't just look at the in favor. Is a long list. It's 141, but I can just tip out few countries that are interesting to look at. Firstly, Afghanistan. We know they're all about war. Afghanistan, they've been in many wars. And Botswana, oh my God, Botswana is in favor of that. Many people have been talking about the fact that what is Botswana voting? Why are they voting in favor of the sanctions, the stand against Russia fighting Ukraine? And others were saying that no, don't be surprised, because remember, America has a army camp, a base camp there in Botswana. So Botswana doesn't want to piss off their masters. And based on that topic, I found it somehow that USA is the one that is rising against Russia, which is correct. They are rising up against them, and then people are looking at them as their savior, the perfect guy. But we forget the fact that USA is the only country that has been in almost all the wars. They are the one who have started all these wars. But we have never stood up and say, it's time to stop. We just let them do what they do. And if something happens in Africa again, no one will do anything. They'll just look at them and let them do as they like. Anyway, another country that was in favor of, you have Canada there. Let me see. Egypt is in favor. Eswatini, what is this? Eswatini doesn't look like it voted. Let's go. India. Oh, no. I'll come back to that. France. Lesotho is in favor of, they say, apparently they said that if they are going to fight Lesotho, it means that we are going to be in trouble also, because they are just like a province in South Africa. So, okay, basically it's a lot of them. But more interestingly enough, the countries that voted against instead of in favor, there are a few of them, 5. Belarus, I think it's a country there by Ukraine, somewhere there by Ukraine, Russia. They voted against. Department of North Korea, that one is just play. It's obvious. We can't even look at it and think, why are they against? It was just always going to be obvious. Eritrea also voted against. Russian Federation, obviously, they voted against. And Syria. What? Syria? Okay, that's fine. Syria voted against also. And then this is the abstention. First off, we're going to start from this side, go that side. Zimbabwe said, I don't want to do anything with that war of yours, guys. I don't want to vote. I'm just going to remain neutral. Vietnam, they're probably like, we have experienced way more wars, so we don't want to take any sides because USA might come back, Russia might come back, so let me stay outside. Tanzania also said, no, not me. Senegal, not me. I like what the African countries are doing. South Africa, not me. South Sudan, not me. Then Sri Lanka, Sudan, Tajikistan, Uganda, Pakistan, Nicaragua. That's the first time I hear of this. Kyrgyzstan, Lao PDR, Madagascar, Mali, Mongolia, Mozambique, Namibia, Kazakhstan, Iraq, Iran, India. Look, Iraq is even saying I'll remain neutral, and Iran. Central African Republic, China, Congo, Cuba, El Salvador, Equatorial Guinea, Burundi, Bolivia, Bangladesh, Armenia, Angola, and Algeria. These are the ones that says I'll remain absentia. So when you look at what's happening, it's obvious to say that most of these 35 all of these 35 countries feel like we are not sure who's right or wrong, and we don't want to be in favor. We don't want to choose sides in this war. So what we are going to do, we are going to let all these other 141 is a majority. We are going to let them decide, and we are going to remain neutral. So in future, if things go back to normal, and then Russia wants to do business, remember, Russia they have a lot of business there with their, their gas, and they have this, they wanted to introduce to South Africa. I forgot what it is. The one that they are going to replace Eskom with, our electricity. The nuclear. They have nuclear. They can help a lot of countries with it. But they don't want to be in a position where they're going to end up saying, no, we were against you, we were for you. They want to just remain like that and say, let America and the Western do what they want to do. And of course, we can't sit there and say, let Russia do what they want to do. Something must be done. Russia needs to be stopped. But who's going to stop them? And one tip I can give you guys, there's a documentary that depicts what war feels like, what war is like, the wrath of the war is like. There are many documentaries that were done, but the best one that I watched was the one that was done by HBO. It says, only the dead will see the end of the war. It was done by an Australian journalist who went there in Iraq and saw all this war, Afghanistan, and saw all this war and the fight against USA. You gotta watch that if you have a chance. That's the only one that you can see the in-depth of what happens. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope to do another video about the updates, and cheers, guys. Have a good day.